You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible.
All right, folks. Again, I talked about, and we were talking about, of course, what was happening across the country, and I just can't express enough. This is another graphic that was sent to us by Dr. Ebony Hilton that I want to show you. It's called "Staying Alive: Spread the Word, Not the Virus." Look, every African American should be studying this. Okay, folks, you see it right here. Obviously, wash your hand, clean dirty spaces, don't touch your face, leave your shoes at the door, cover your nose and mouth, wipe down all items. But here's the key. Save yourself, save others. It makes no sense that people, look at this, try to avoid sharing common spaces and household items. This is people in a household. No. We can't have people congregating in these spaces and places. We can't have them sitting here just meeting the way they are. And I'm sorry, okay? Getting a damn nail job or a haircut ain't worth your life. Sitting here wanting to go to a house party with more than 100 people, it's not worth your life. We have not gotten testing to the level it needs to be at. It hasn't. Yet people are out here playing games, somehow thinking they're bulletproof. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're one of those people who are walking around saying, oh, black people can't get this, you are stupid and an idiot. It's simply not true. We're seeing cases worldwide. We're seeing cases in this country. Bus driver in Detroit, woman coughs. A couple of weeks later, he's dead. I don't understand what people are doing, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if that was somebody who was in my house, who was so hell-bent on going to a house party or going to hang out with some other people, they couldn't come back in my house. In fact, early on, there was a story. It was a guy in New York. His dad, the dad told the son, don't go on spring break. Don't come back with that. Son ignored him with spring break. Son came home, locked out the house. Dad said, no, me and your mama fine. Can't bring your ass into the house. I'm with Dad 100%. 100%. This thing is killing people. And folks want to sit here and get together, get their damn haircut, or go get some nails done. Let's go to my panel. Quadrico Driscoll, adjunct professor at George Washington University. Dr. Avis Jones Weaver, a political analyst. Dr. Jason Nichols, African American Studies, University of Maryland. Glad to have all three of you here. I'm sorry, Jason, it just pisses me off. I don't understand. People literally are dying. People are dying who didn't have symptoms. People are dying who are being turned away from hospitals, and these idiots are out here having house parties and saying, oh, it's no big deal. What the hell? We're bulletproof.
And it's crazy because a disproportionate number of black people are dying, which makes it even more frustrating that people are still, propagating this lie that black people can't get it. And I can tell you, I went to a Zoom funeral, couldn't even hug the family. People are out there dying in hospitals, dying by themselves, where their family can't touch them. I know when not to make it too personal, but I know when my mother passed, the one thing that I could really hold on to was I got to see her last breath. She was surrounded by her family. People who are dying of COVID-19 aren't having that opportunity. They're dying in isolation by themselves. They aren't allowed. Their families can't have funerals. This is not a game. People are actually losing their lives. It's irresponsible. even if you are somehow able to, be asymptomatic and you don't have the problems, you don't have the pre-existing conditions, you can pass that on to somebody who does have those conditions, and they could die. It's irresponsible for us to be congregating in house parties. Your haircut isn't that important. Your shave isn't that important. I see you, Roland, you and me both doing our same thing here. We both, we understand the importance of social distancing and paying attention to the guidelines of what public health officials are saying.
Man, look, I don't give a damn about going to get my hair done. I don't care. Look, do you know what it's called? Pat down. It's called pat down. I'm sorry. We ain't playing this game. We're not playing this game. In fact, it was very interesting. Cynthia the Tainer had posted this photo called Corona Cuts, and the barber was over, and it was a trip. I saw the photo, and then a couple of hours later, I went back. He had taken it down. I think people hit him up and said, yo, bro, no, don't do that. Because there was a barber in Mississippi who was doing house calls. He's now dead because he got it. Because he was doing house calls. Yes, a well-known black barber. He was doing house calls in Mississippi. He is dead because he was doing house calls, giving folks haircuts.
It is tragic. Because that's a completely unnecessary death. I mean, people. It's so frustrating to see people downplay the gravity of the situation. And we all have personal responsibilities for our own lives, for the lives of our family, for those that we have responsibility to take care of, and those in our immediate space. And, they're not only endangering their lives when they're in this house party, this ridiculously crowded space, which we now know that coronavirus can stay in the air of crowded spaces, so that the likelihood of actually being infected by this disease actually skyrockets when you're in those compacted situations like that. But not only are you taking your life into your own hands, when you go back home, you're taking the lives of all of those who love you most in your own hands. And we already know that Black people face implicit bias in healthcare situations. So say someone is tragically struck with coronavirus. When they go to the hospital, are they going to be seen? Are they going to be tested? If there are a limited number of ventilators, are they going to be prioritized over someone else? I mean, we already know that we have all of these barriers that we have to face when it comes to accessing healthcare. At least have sense enough not to put yourself in jeopardy so that you find yourself in a situation where you are struggling to save your own life, and all of a sudden, no one's there to help you.
Every single night. We've got some of the top Black experts. You're not going to see them on cable news or broadcast news because you swear Black people aren't experts when it comes to this health crisis. That's why we have this show and why we do what we do every day on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Joining us right now is retired General Russell Honore, the nation's first Black Surgeon General, Dr. Joycelyn Elders. John Hope Bryant, he's the founder of Operation Hope. Senator Kamala Harris of California, Dr. Sadrina Calder, retired General Lloyd Austin, Congresswoman Karen Bass, Commissioner Omari Hardick, Bureau President in Brooklyn, Eric Adams, Dr. Joseph Graves, America's Wealth Coach Deborah Owens, Dr. Corey Abear, Patel Salt, Howard University student, Pastor Jamal Bryant, Dr. Christy McDowell, Benja Ajilore, senior economist at the Center for American Progress, Gilda Daniels, again, author of the book, The Crisis of Voter Suppression in America. 4 stars, General Kip Ward. Dr. Oliver Brooks is president of the National Medical Association, president of the American Medical Association, Dr. Patrice Harris. Joby Benjamin, Dr. Alexia Gaffney, infectious disease specialist, Dr. Georges Benjamin, executive director of the American Public Health Association, Malcolm Nance, family medicine physician, Dr. Jen Caudle, Dr. Tashaka Cunningham, a molecular biologist, Kat Stafford. She's a national race and ethnicity reporter for the Associated Press. Dr. Wayne A.I. Frederick, who is the president of Howard University, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke from the state of New York, William Spriggs, AFL-CIO economist, Andrea James, executive director of the National Council for Incarcerated and Formerly Incarcerated Women and Girls. All right, let's go to Capitol Hill. Congressman Gregory Meeks, Congresswoman Eddie Johnson of Texas, Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Minnesota historian Amy Klobuchar, mental health clinician Jamie Singletary, Prince George's County State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy, as well as Dylan Hayrie, ACLU Justice Division strategist. Dr. Cindy Duke, she's a virologist. Principal Steve Perry of Capital Prep. Health and wellness specialist Dr. Yolandra Hancock. Desmond Meade, president of the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition. Cliff Albright, who is the co-founder of Black Voters Matter. Michael Harriet with The Root. Mina McWhorter, founder of Love by the Hand. Dr. Julianne Malvo, economist president, Emerita Bennett College. Coroner Michael Fowler. Is the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms. Mental health therapist Suzette Clark. Justin Gibney, attorney and political strategist, and Bishop Vincent Matthews Jr. Dr. Suzette McKinney, CEO and executive director of the Illinois Medical District. Dr. Leon Madugal, president-elect of the National Medical Association. Jana Bailey, mayor of Moss Point, Mississippi, Mario King. We're going to keep driving this thing to make sure our people are fully aware, safe, protected from coronavirus. You getting the top medical experts, the top business experts, top political experts, top religious experts, because that's why we do what we do. Unapologetically and unfiltered. Ain't nobody else in the black media space doing what we do. Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.